Hi there, this is Dave and welcome to New RPG News. Another week! Lots more news. We're going to be talking about Davidvinc Chronicles, Live Alive, new announcements, a leak in regards to SaGa Frontier 2, as well as the Sega Genesis Mini and all the games that have been announced for that as well. First up, Davidvinc Chronicle. This is a real-time tactical RPG released by Square. It's coming out on September 22nd of this year, but we also have a demo that's coming out later on in August 10th. A demo is going to be coming out for that, so I am looking forward to it. It's going to be coming out for the PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and the Nintendo Switch, but they talked about this collector's edition. That's why I'm really mentioning it here. The collector's edition I will not be getting because $169? They've lost their damn minds. I think that the reason for this is because it comes with this board game. It says it comes with the Collector's Good Box, the Davidvinc Chronicle board game, which is a 2 to 4 player competitive board game, and a set of 4 coat of arms pins. But this board game does look pretty involved, pretty intense. Is it worth $170? No. But, yeah. Maybe if this game had been out as a sequel and it's, proved itself or something, that I might see myself getting this, but otherwise, no. I've been burned before on collector's editions, like Fragrant Story, and I don't really feel like getting burned again. So, yeah, I'll just be picking up the game physically, probably on the PS4 or the Switch, and skipping this collector's edition because it just seems to be a bit much. Also, the demo that's going to be released on August 10th that I am looking forward to is going to let you put your save data into the final game. So that's really good. You're not going to be wasting your time there. Anyway, looking forward to that. We have new announcements for Sea of Stars, which I've been talking about for quite a bit of time now. In addition to the PC and Switch versions, we're now getting PS5 and PS4 versions as well. This is an indie RPG, going to be released early in 2023, probably in January or February or something like that. Basically, it is a Chrono Trigger inspired game with turn-based battles, combo systems, 6 different playable characters, MP that regenerates whenever you use physical attacks. It just looks absolutely beautiful. There's even timed hits, something like maybe Paper Mario. So yeah, I am totally looking forward to this. If you are looking for a traditional turn-based JRPG, this really does seem to be right up my alley. I cannot wait. There should be no grinding whatsoever, no random battles, none of that. It just looks beautiful. There's a new trailer that has been dropped, which I have playing right above me right there. It just looks fantastic, and I, for one, cannot wait. I will probably be purchasing the PS4 or Switch version of this. Next on my list of things to do, we have Live Alive, and its final trailer that has now been released. This is going to be coming out on July 22nd, so just in about a week or so, we're going to be receiving this HD 2D remake, which I am conflicted about. I really am, because I didn't like the SNES version at all. But I do like HD 2D remakes, and I do want Square to release more games like that, and I don't want them to be like, oh, well, people just don't want HD 2D remakes, we're just not going to make them anymore, and then just scrap the entire idea. No, I love the idea. I don't love this game, though, so I am really conflicted about it, I've got to say. I'm going to be making more videos in regards to this game as the days go by, because I do know a lot about this game. I have played it multiple times, so I do have a lot of hints and tips and things like that to share about it. But do I think it's the end-all, be-all, great hidden gem game? No. Am I probably going to buy it? Yeah. This one kind of came out of nowhere to me. Noob The Factionless is on its way to the Switch. If you don't know what this is, and I didn't, it's some sort of French anime thing in the same vein as something like Dot Hack. It's going to be coming out in 2023, physically as well as a collector's edition. And basically, what the game is about, it says the epic and humoristic adventures of a team of newbie players in a fictional MMORPG called Horizon. It tells the adventure of 4 beginner players forming the Rush Guild, and basically trying to be like the best guild on the block, essentially. So it does seem to be a turn-based JRPG. It looks cute, it looks a lot of fun, it has a skill tree system, it looks something right up my alley. I just never really heard of it before, but then again, I also don't really pay that much attention to anime and stuff like that anyway, so maybe y'all know about it, maybe I'm just completely out of the loop. It looks cute, it looks like something that I could enjoy, but I do need to learn more about it, I guess, before I really figure out, if I really want to buy this one here. Now for some news of the unexpected. Remember SaGa Frontier 2 from 1999? I do, I was in high school whenever it came out. Well, we have a leak! PlayAsia is listing SaGa Frontier 2 to be released for the PS4 and the Switch. We got SaGa Frontier 1 remastered, a couple months ago? Maybe last year or so? I didn't get it because I don't really like SaGa Frontier 1. SaGa Frontier 2, though, I actually somewhat enjoyed. It was really, really hard. I remember the difficulty was just kind of insurmountable whenever I played it back in the day. And it was one of my casualties of selling, unfortunately, and I never did complete it, but I liked it better than SaGa Frontier 1. It tells the story of 2 heroes, Will and Gustav, and then their stories kind of intertwine, so it's not as overwhelming as a lot of the other SaGa games. But yeah, it says here that the PlayStation 4 and Switch re-release, which is currently unannounced, is listed with an expected release date of August 25th. So that seems to be pretty close up, considering it hasn't actually been announced yet. So I don't know, that might be August 25th of next year? Who knows? Or, they could do these remasters pretty quickly. So yeah, this was just kind of unexpected, kind of a blast from the past. I would be very much interested in seeing any kind of quality of life improvements that they do put into this game, because it's beautiful. It had these watercolor graphics, it was just gorgeous. It would be something up my alley if they just made it just a tad bit more user-friendly. So here's hoping that this leak is actually true. And now for some pretty exciting news. The Sega Genesis Mega Drive Mini 2 has been announced. It is coming out on October 27th worldwide. And we do have a list of games that are going to be released for it. However, the list is the Japanese list. We haven't gotten any kind of North American confirmations yet, but some pretty cool games are getting released, at least in Japan. We have Shining in the Darkness, which is kind of it's a game in the Shining Force universe, but it's a first-person dungeon crawler game. Pop Full Mail, which has legendary voice acting, and it's a lot of fun. It's one of those working designs, side-scrolling hit games or whatever. It's a lot of fun. I like Pop Full Mail. It's hard though. Shining Force CD has been announced for it as well. That is a compilation of the Game Gear Shining Force games, kind of like a remake of those 2 games right there. So hopefully we get these Japanese games. There's been some more announced as well. The next set of titles that we have include Lunar, Eternal Blue, and Lunar the Silver Star. Okay, so my first introduction to the Lunar series was Lunar Silver Star Story Complete, and then Eternal Blue back on the PlayStation 1. I still have those box sets, the cardboard box, I still have Lucia's pendant, I still have all the little Omake thingamaboppers that came with it. I have everything that came with Lunar. I loved Lunar. However, I have never actually played the original versions of Lunar. If you don't know, the PlayStation 1 versions of Lunar are night and day compared to the Sega CD original versions of Lunar. And not just in graphics, but in the story. Like, Like, for instance, in the PlayStation 1 version, Luna comes with you for like half the game. She doesn't in the Sega CD version. The magic system is completely different. There's a lot of stuff that's really different, and I would love to be able to get my hands on those and play them the way that they were originally made. So yeah, I am definitely looking forward to that. That alone, if those games are coming to North America like they're coming to Japan, that alone makes it worth my while. And for one last little announcement that we have, remember Fuga? What was it, like Melodies of Steel, Memories of Steel, something like that? There's a sequel that's been announced. I just got a press release email from them saying that, hey, there's been a sequel to Fuga, Melodies of Steel, and we're going to release more information about that the 28th of this month. So if y'all enjoyed that game, it's in the Tail Concierto, Solitorobo type of universe. If y'all enjoyed those games, be on the lookout for more information about Fuga sequel. And hope you guys enjoyed this weekly dose of new RPG news, and as always, have a good day.